Euphoria! What's up, y'all? What's good? What's poppin'? So y'all already know I'm gonna drop a little bit of gems for you guys. I gotta do the season 2 recap of Euphoria as I promised. So here we go. Now, first of all, they took forever to come back out. Like, I think it was 2.5 years. For me, it felt like 3 years. They took forever to come out. And they did not disappoint. I cannot even lie, they did not disappoint. Now, in the beginning of season 2, episode 1, where they finally introduced Grandma Fez to the game, and they finally let us in on how Fez got into the drug game and how Ash came about, which is so sad. His mom left him behind. But anyway, so seeing how his grandmother raised them both, like, even though she wasn't the best ideal parent, like, she loved them the best to her ability. They grew up as brothers. No matter the fact that they aren't blood related, they grew up as brothers. So Ash and Fez go to war for each other, as we've seen. Now, going to them finally introducing the big drug dealer where Fez gets all his product from, Lori. Now, that whole scene was like, yeah, they could have lost their lives. Yeah, all of that stripping to make sure they didn't have no wire. Yeah, but for some reason, like, I just kept peeping the way Rue kept looking at Lori and Fez's conversation, as well as kept looking at Lori. Like, you know she's a drug addict. Like, you know what's about to happen there, right? Okay. So I'm finally getting to the infamous house party now. So that whole house party scene is the most biggest part of the whole episode for me. I don't know about y'all can disagree with me in the comment section below, but that whole house party scene was very symbolic and very important in how the rest of the season was going to play along. If you haven't watched season 1 of Euphoria, please go and watch season 1, because of the simple things that they did and said in season 1 comes back in season 2. So now for me, I feel like the only reason why Nate and Cassie got into that predicament that they're in and her getting in his car is her revenge on McKay. Because remember, in season 1, when he introduced Cassie to Nate and Nate's family, he was like that they're just talking, they're just friends, and that hurt her. So I feel like she was trying to get revenge on McKay in a way, but also because she feels as though Nate would be the right person for her to love and for him to love her back, you know, because she's very obsessed with love and wants to be in love and wants somebody to love her, but not realizing his love is toxic. Like girl, you were a first witness to him and Maddie's relationship, but whatever, do you, boo? Anyway, now finally Lexi and Fez got their little scenes together. I'm like, finally, because I really liked them in season 1 together, like their brief conversations. So the simple fact that they finally continue, keep rambling, I'm sorry, because when I start talking about Euphoria, I'll be going on and on. But the 3 major parts in this episode: 1, after the whole scene with Nate and Cassie, when McKay came and after he spoke to Cassie, where Nate was just like pushing up on all up on him, like in his face, asking him obnoxious questions or whatever. I found that to be funny in a way, because in season 1, him and his father like went head to head, like tried to out alpha each other in a way, and his dad ended up winning. Now I feel like the relationship between Nate and his dad, he always wants to feel superior because of certain things in the way he grew up, and we'll get to that. Anyway, now in that scene that I'm talking about with McKay, he tried to do the same thing with McKay and ended up winning, and I feel like that's the only reason why he did all of that, plus on top of, you know, him doing what he did with Cassie. Now, the second most important thing is Rue being an advanced addict. Like her overdosing with the new friend that she met, Elliot, and having Adderall in her stock to balance the drugs that she already took out. Like, I was like, no, like, are we gonna get clean? Like, what we doing, bro? Like, no. And Jules looking for her throughout the party. Like, I'm starting to figure out, or I started to realize that Jules and Rue aren't good for each other. Like, if you watch the special real quick, you see that Jules has a like loves Rue and all of that, but she kind of like Rue kind of reminds her of her mother in a way, and for Rue, she only wants to get clean for Jules. Like, she doesn't want to do it for herself. She doesn't want to do it for anybody else, and that's not healthy. Like, it's like a codependency for Rue with Jules. My gosh, like, now for the gem that I actually wanted to drop, and I've been waiting to just start talking about this episode, is when Nate got his ass beat by Fez. Like, that was the best scene throughout the whole episode, because one, not only is that karma, but two, Nate deserved it, like, tenfold. He deserved it, because I'm all with all the amount of shit that he's done to people in just season 1 alone. Like, I don't even understand why it took so long for him to get his ass beat. But I guess you gotta, like, build the suspense, you know? You gotta build the suspense, make him do some other extra shit. But the way that Fez was watching him throughout the whole party got me. Like, homie was still paying attention to Lexi, but still had his peripheral out on this nigga. Like, yeah, I'm coming for that ass. Now, what I find ironic is that all the people that he's abused and hurt literally are the ones that are taking him to the hospital, the ones that are, like, helping him. And I'm just like, wow. But stay tuned for the rest of this recap. It gets crazier, more violent, steamy, hot. Like, this show is amazing. Like, I love the show. I'm literally manifesting a part on the show because, like, I love the show. I want to be a part of the show. Like, seriously, I want to.
Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with hard. It hits my head, it's as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than.
So that's the little bit of recap gems I wanted to drop on you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and for all my Euphoria fans out there, all the people that have not watched this yet, please leave some comments in the comment section below. Interact with me, let me know what y'all think. Let me know who's your favorite character. Let me know if you think that Nate did deserve that ass whooping. Okay, love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a video. Okay, stay tuned, you guys. Mwah.
I need all the way.